How's it going, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? This is No Handlebars back once again, bringing you guys some League of Legends gameplay commentary. You can see the teams up in front of you, but just in case you're blind, I'll read them for you. We got Draven, Sejuani, Leona, Master Yi, and Lux versus Ezreal, Fiora, Anivia, Cho'Gath, and Soraka.
Finally! No.
Oh my gosh, she just laid an egg! Oh, it's like double her size too! Oh, that must have freaking hurt, man. Oh my gosh, she sucked it back up! Good God! It looks like Sejuani, aka Black Sunshine, gonna be starting on the Wolf Camp, but her team is nowhere to be found. They should be helping her. What are they doing? Oh, and look at these guys, ever vigilant. They remain on guard well past the normal time for invasions. Look at that willpower. Look at that fortitude. Look at that. There's another word. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. Kicking things off in the bottom lane, we got Draven Leona with double golem advantage. Draven flinging around axes like it's no one's business. Now it looks like both players hit level 2. Soraka's a bit too far overextended, taking a few too many free shots. She doesn't have flash, but Draven does, and he picks up first blood. Checking out mid lane here, Lux trying to push this Anivia under turret. That is some willpower right there. That is some determination. That is some... there's another word to describe this situation. I feel like it's right in front of me. Looks like some action's about to go down top lane. Fiora, the French menace, trying to get involved. Yi has no ward coverage, sprinting out of dodge. Cho'Gath missing the rupture. Fiora with the ultimate, but Yi uses Highlander to take her into turret range. And both players, stabbed, bleeding, bruised, shot, and traumatized, will now recover by heading back to home. Heading back down bottom lane, you can see the Draven Leona lane applying a lot of pressure to the Ezreal Soraka lane. Ezreal taking some free shots, forced to stand aside, taking even more free shots. Soraka going down, but Leona ult right on top of him, takes out Ezreal's barrier in the bleed, killing Ezreal. But now Draven's not reacting fast enough. Leona was taking the turret. He ends up getting the kill, but his partner in crime, Leona, was taken out. Now it looks like Angry Robot Chicken coming down from the corner. The French menace heading in from the blue buff side. It doesn't look like Draven has any mana. He can't sprint away. Anivia flashing to cut him off. Now it looks like the French menace closing in. Run, Draven, run! It doesn't look like he has any boots either. He's running so freakishly slow. He's gonna turn around and fight it out. Look at this honorable man go, and this honorable man dies an honorable death. Looks like some action's about to go down top lane. Black Sunshine coming in for the plays. Yi has backup. He's heading in face first. There can only be one. Alpha Strike and Highlander going down. Cho'Gath flashing the Sejuani ultimate, but Yi has exhaust. It's 2v1. He's getting wailed on, but he's not taking any damage. Yi on fire, flashing the rupture. He may go down. He may go down. Not even close. Looks like Black Sunshine's coming in from the bottom lane. Going around the back. There's no ward coverage for the red team. Draven blood rushing in. Leona ult lands perfectly onto Ezreal. He flashes away. Draven flashes after him. Sejuani up the back. Rams him in the face. And it looks like both players are going to go down. Oh, that was just a beautiful play there by Black Sunshine. Both members of red team dead. It looks like blue team, fresh off the dragon kill, gonna chill in the enemy jungle, waiting for a sad, unsuspecting opponent to walk by this bush and get mauled. But little do they know, the enemy team has this bush warded. Oh, but look at their patience. Look at their constancy. Look at their pertinacity. Look at their keenness. Look at this vigor. Look at this constancy. There's another word. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. What is it? Oh, they have exertion, they have care, they have assiduousness, they have alertness. And how about this for a change of pace? Cho'Gath going into the enemy jungle and warding their blue buff. Isn't that interesting? And speaking of interesting, he looks interested in this blue buff. But despite the fact that it's warded, Sejuani and Lux still going for it. Anivia heading over from the corner. How's he gonna outdo Smite from over the wall? He flashes over the wall, hesitates, and eats the blue buff. Sejuani is in shock. She's also silenced. Anivia zoning out the Lux. Lux has to go the long way. Black Sunshine's gonna make it out, but it looks like Lux is not gonna be so lucky. The French menace coming through the turret side mid lane. Oh, taking her out. Isn't that unfortunate? And also getting the turret for her troubles. But meanwhile, bottom lane, it looks like Leona is gonna head in, face first into turret range, but Draven still taking the turret with exhaust on him. Ezreal gets zoned out. Draven all going down, but it's only gonna hit him with full health. Ezreal missing by a mile. Leona's still taking the turret. Fly, you fools! No, he can't run away. He has to avenge you. Ezreal baiting out with barrier, but Draven also has barrier. Takes him out while taking the turret. That's just nuts. Fly, you fool! He's starting to run away. He chucks his stand aside at Anivia, but Anivia is flying, you fool! He's running as fast as he can, but Anivia's a bird of prey. She sees a runner. That's why she joined the force. But it looks like she's just gonna go for the minions instead. Looks like both teams opting to group in the mid lane here. Draven waiting off in the fog of war for a chance to strike, throwing some free shots at Anivia. Anivia catching him in place, taking out half his health. Sejuani starting the fight now, but it looks like Dravenel and Ezreal going through both teams. Sejuani taking out the French Menace, and it looks like full health Master Yi coming in from the back. Both teams afraid to commit, but Yi is going in face first. Sejuani no health, getting out of dodge, but Cho'Gath gonna finish the job. It looks like she's not gonna make it away, but how the hell did she do that? She flashed the silence, and her team is freaking stupid. They have no clue what's going on. She makes it out of dodge with red buff intact, but her team has no clue what just happened, man. Why aren't they going back there? Look, ping's finally going down. Now their team decides to go check it out. Hey, there may be an opponent over here. And as they walk over to check it out, it looks like Draven's gonna head in face first. Cho'Gath's still chilling over in the wolf area. They have no vision of him, but now he's just gonna pop out. Surprise! Now it looks like Lux gonna root him in place. Leona coming up the rear. Anyone could go up the front, but it takes a real man to give it to him up the rear. And it looks like Grinder comes in to finish off the play. Grindor! Looks like blue team's trying to force Dragon. That may not be a wise idea, since Draven has less than half mana. Looks like Lux is at a third health. Leona's also at half health herself. This may not end well for the blue team. But red team's also in position, except for Cho'Gath. Leona trying to engage on the out of position Cho'Gath, but blue team's too scared. Draven heading into the front. That may not be a wise idea. Sejuani going down. Leona going to lock up the back line. Lux Laser heading through the entire team. Same with the Draven ult. Anivia taking out Leona. Sejuani getting the Ezreal. Sejuani also taking out Soraka. Lux gets taken out by the Ezreal before he goes down. Draven still off in the back throwing axes. Unfortunately, the French Menace takes out the Grinder. And now Draven's the only one left. 1v2 versus the French Menace and Angry Robot Chicken. They can't fight him in his condition, but he has no mana. He can't do much himself. And Angry Robot Chicken gonna chuck the stun over the wall. Blue team still trying to take the first mid lane turret. Anivia with a nice ward, trying to give their team some vision while they bait for Dragon. How's that for a change of pace? But it looks like they're going to stack up in this bush here. Leona not falling for it, locking up the front line. Draven going through 4 of the 5 players. Cho'Gath too late to the fight. Draven taking out the French Menace. Draven also targeting the Ezreal, takes him out as well. Ezreal taking out Leona before he goes down. Lux Laser going through the team. Cho'Gath zoning out the back line. Sejuani zoning out their back line as well. But Cho'Gath getting chopped away by those axes. Anivia getting egged by Sejuani. And oh my god, Draven just too strong, picking up the quadra kill. And I want to replay that fight for you guys one more time, because a lot of stuff happened there that I want you guys to see. We're going to be looking at blue team's point of view. We're going to slow-mo it down to half speed. But just real quickly, I want to show you guys the all vision so you can see where red team is stacked up. Notice how they're all in place already. The only person that blue team can see is Soraka on the map with the Dragon Ward. Cho'Gath heading into the fight late. Now we're going back to blue vision. They have no idea this is warded. But Leona, from pure experience, knows that they would stack in this bush. Locks up the front line, lunges into the front line. Dravenel going through all the players. Sejuani locking up the majority of players with a slow or a stun. Draven taking out the French Menace. Ezreal positioning on the side is free access to Draven. That was just bad positioning. Cho'Gath making it into the fight. Gnaws away at Master Yi, takes him out. Leona gets taken out as well. And notice how both tanks from the opposite team zone out the opposite team's back lines. But Draven is chopping away at this Redwood. He is crushing him in place. Oh, Sejuani taking out Soraka as well, and Anivia. That was just ridiculous. So Draven picks up the triple kill, and then comes in here to finish off the egg to grab the quadra kill. The team comp that blue team has is so good at team fighting. When they initiate on you, it's going to be really tough to survive it. Blue team grouping up once again in the mid lane, taking out the first mid lane turret. Ezreal being wasted for some reason, I don't quite understand it. But now it looks like Leona's going to leave some wards on the way over. They may do a dragon bait here. Soraka has a pink ward down for their team, but Leona with a pink ward of her own, denying them vision of the dragon. But little did they know that red team has a ward in this bush with Master Yi in it. Looks like red team's not going to let them have this dragon for free. They're going to try to contest it. Leona lunging in, stuns up the front line, ultimate on the back line. Dravenel going through all the players. Yi, Highlander, Alpha Strike in. He's going to get the refreshes, kills Anivia. Yi grinding away at the French Menace. The French Menace takes out Sejuani, but the Grinder takes him out as well. Oh, Draven taking out Cho'Gath off in the back, protecting Lux, flashing in to avenge his fallen teammate Leona, and that is an ace. And I want to replay this one for you guys one more time as well. We're going to look at this one from the blue team's vision, and look at this. Red team stacking up off in the corner with no vision at all. Leona with the blind lunge actually hits the target, locks up the front and the back line with her ultimate. Draven going through nearly all the players, and a few axes later, Soraka's gonna go down. Cho'Gath gonna try to do his job and zone out the Lux and the Draven from the fight, but Yi is going ham on the back line right now with his Highlander refreshes. Cho'Gath going for the feast on Draven, but Draven has a lot of lifesteal. Lux is also appealing for him. So there you see Yi getting the double kill. There's Draven with the double kill. Leona still zoning out the Ezreal, their biggest source of damage, and she's gonna get taken out, but Draven gonna avenge the fallen comrade, flashing in for the triple kill. So that's Yi with the double, Draven with the triple, and that is the ace. And it is not looking good for the red team. And unfortunately, the red team is gonna end up surrendering. And that's going to do it for this game. GG's coming out from the blue team. Great effort overall by the blue team. They were losing the laning phase, except for bottom lane, but with a lot of persistence and diligence, that's the word, they were able to come back and win the game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Let us know what you guys thought and if you want to see more of it. And until next time, guys, this is Handlebars, signing out. Adios.